Hello, and thank you for tuning in. You are tuned in to Esoteric Guidance, Extraterrestrial Earth Angel. My name is Nehru. Welcome in. We are going to go ahead and I want to elaborate on some things from yesterday's reading. Okay. If you did listen to yesterday's reading, thank you very much. Again, I don't know if the channel is still being shadow banned. Um, yeah, I don't know. But I want to speak to a couple of things here that I wrote down yesterday that I shared in that video. That video covered, for those of you who did not listen to the video, it's okay. Um, in regards to Elon Musk, um, the prez, and these wealthy elites being aware of who you are. Okay. Um, yeah, and that's at least in part of what the message was. Elon Musk's name came out twice yesterday in that reading. Okay, so the two birds. So birds fly, right? We know that birds fly. Um, and so seeing two dead birds, in addition to what I read from online yesterday, in addition to that, spiritual downloads speak to them not being able to fly, right? And same with the frog. Frogs leap, okay? And so someone's not able to leap or fly anymore, okay? And these are things that I meant to share when I said I was going to elaborate on those things or what have you. And that happens with me sometimes. I, yeah. So, yes. So someone's no longer able to fly. Okay. So fly to you, fly at you, fly to the reader, fly to the mixologist, fly to the whoever. They are no longer able to do whatever it is they were able to do. They have become immobile. Okay. It is 2:29 on the video timer. They have become immobile. Okay. They cannot fly. They cannot leap. Okay. They cannot move. Okay. And the frogs that I seen, they were like smad or like they were like flat. Okay. But they were, you could definitely see it was a frog. So that's those two things. Birds eat bugs. Frogs eat bugs or insects. Okay. And I wanted to speak on Awatu. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what we can find on that. I keep getting congratulations. Congratulations. Oh, that is a song. I'm gonna look it up. Someone sings a song. It's called "Congratulations," but it's a female singing it, but she's congratulating her ex on being married, but she's pained by the marriage that he is now in. Okay, and so I'm gonna look that song up too. Divine Source, please help me to remember that. Okay. Oh, it, it thought I meant to put what? No autocorrect. I did not meant to put what. I meant to put what I put. Okay. So while this is, and the internet is, it's much better than what it was at the other hotel, I will say that. I am at least able to upload and that sort of thing here, even in the room. And over there, I couldn't even do that standing downstairs in the lobby. Okay, so the word Awatu, it just disappeared. Ooh. Okay. So check this out. So I was talking about the word congratulations, right, collective? Take a listen to this. The word Awatu, and it's spelled Awhitu, means a longing to return. Return to sender, return to sender, return to sender, times 10,000 with a sword and vengeance. In Maori, and that's Maori, okay, that's a culture, ethnicity, okay, and is the name of a peninsula in New Zealand where visitors and locals feel strong pull to come back after leaving. Okay, so there's an energetic, spiritual something in New Zealand, apparently, at this place. The name is said to have originated with Chief Hotura of the Tanui Kano, okay, who upon leaving the area expressed a longing to return. Okay, so that means a longing to return. The name reflects the deep culture and historical importance of the area for the Morai people. Very, very interesting. Morai people. All right. And so there's that, right? Let's see. There was, okay, Awatu, the birds. Let me look at the song. Yeah, it's congratulations. And can't think of the word. I haven't heard that song in a long time. I'm looking up something on the Maori people. Eastern Polynesian language spoken by the indigenous Morai people. Okay? There could be something about Morai, Mount Morai, Moria. Okay? People of New Zealand and the Cook Islands. It is an official language of New Zealand, making it an important part of the country's culture and identity. The language is known for its beautiful poetic quality and relative ease of learning due to consistent pronunciation. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at this song. And again, bear with me. It takes a moment. Vesta Williams, 1989. Vesta Williams, 1989. Okay, so 1989 might be significant. Yeah. Okay. So you might want to listen to that song. Okay. And just, again, if you are unaware of what it what the lyrics are. I don't remember them, but I remember the energy of the song. Okay. And we will pull some energy, but it won't be a long reading. It'll just be just for the day, because I am going to do a 9/9 portal reading tomorrow. Okay. Lavina Lynn Johnson, crown bump. Lavina Lynn Johnson. We're going to get justice for you, baby. Okay. If you do not know Lavina Lynn Johnson's story, she was a U.S. Army soldier who was murdered, okay? And the military covered it up, okay? The part of the evidence in that case are blood boot prints outside, okay? And the physical damage to her. So she had bruises and stuff all over her face and neck and all of this. The military, the United States Army, JAG, whoever investigated her, classified her, unaliving, her murder, as suicide. With all that evidence. You fucked that one up, JAG. You fucked that one up, didn't you, military? You fucked that one up, Army. I wore your uniform for 8 fucking years. You fucked that up. Lavina Lynn Johnson, we getting justice for you, girl. I don't know your family. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, if you would like to hear her story, definitely go. You can look it up here on YouTube. Okay. And I know there are other things that Most High wanted me to share. I'm just looking at what I most recently written to. Okay, so I will share this about future series, video, what have you. Okay, so I want to do a video on a series, the Human Enlightenment series. Okay, the Human Enlightenment series, and human is hyphenated, so it's HUMAN, HU hyphen MUN. Maybe that was the way it was originally spelled, human. Maybe that was the way it was originally spelled, or in some other language. So, a series on solitude and celibacy, okay, and how those two things together are so vital for your journey. Okay, if you want to, in the meantime, if you want to meditate on the word, on the word of truth, okay, that's all canonical text, not just the Bible. Okay, you have to be discerning when you're reading the Bible, because the Bible has imprints of man's words, not divine's words, man's little things in there too. So you have to be careful about the Bible. That's why it's so widely distributed. That's why it is the most read book in the world. That's why it's the most printed book in the world. That's why it's the most sold book in the world. That's right. But man has very much manipulated that. Okay. Karmic man today, as it is, would not hand you the truth. Just say it. Karmic man today would not just hand you the truth. Okay. So the scriptures, that's why I mentioned that, right? So in the religious book, you can look at Isaiah 30:15, Mark 1:35, and Luke 5:16. Okay. And it talks about the word being hid in your heart, which is not hidden actually, but it's protected. That's why you put it in your heart to protect it. You meditate on it day and night. Scripture speaks about meditating on the word day and night. That's not just the Bible, okay? That is also, or canonical text, that is also the downloads that you receive. That's also your dreams, okay? You need to meditate on these things. You need to consider these things because it helps to further reveal their meaning, significance for you. Okay? A divine marriage is one that serves the universe. A divine marriage between a divine masculine and a divine feminine, genders don't matter. And when I say that, again, I have to say it. Before I get to, I heard a reader today, and she was talking about other readers, and I just had to, I had to give her a shout out. I had to just tell her that I appreciate her saying what she's saying, and she was talking about how some of these readers on YouTube call themselves empaths and oracles and all of that. And they're on here talking about how your karmic lover, right? The one who did witchcraft against you, tried to unalive you, right? Put shit in your drinks and your food, right? Their blood, their whatever, stole from you to whatever, did all kind of crazy ass, right? That individual, male or female, whoever that is, readers are talking about, but they love you, right? She was on there talking about that, and she was like, that's a bunch of bullshit. And that is a bunch of bullshit, okay? Because there is no way that someone can convince me that love means doing witchcraft against someone. That love is trying to end someone's physical life. That love is keeping someone in poverty with witchcraft. That love is attempting to try to access someone's Akashic records, someone else's. You should only access your own Akashic records, even if you are married. Okay? Your spouse's Akashic records are not your business. And that's the truth. Okay? If divine wants you to know something, they will show you. Okay? And if they're divine masculine or feminine, they will most certainly tell you. Okay? But a divine marriage is one that serves the universe. Okay? This is why lesbianism and homosexuality cannot be a divine union, because they don't serve the universe. Okay? Because again, in those relationships, you cannot justify how you will have a child. You cannot justify how you bring seed, new life, star seed, earth angels into the 3D on this planet or any other. You cannot justify how would you do that? How would you do that? If your penis is always only in the booty, because it can't go in nowhere else because you with another dude. Okay? Or how can that happen if it's clit to clit? Okay? Again, live how you wish and be honest about it. But that's not a divine union. Okay? No matter how much money, no matter what your assets are, no matter what your net worth is, that's not a divine union. I hope you're happy in it, but that's not a divine union. Okay? So never let the world convince you of that. And the karmic readers who continually try to tell you that there are dark exes that keep coming back to you, that they really do love you, unsubscribe to them. Unsubscribe to them. Okay? Most High shared something with me. I don't know if I've shared this in a video. Probably not, because I wrote it on the 15th of last month. I don't know, maybe. But divine soul told me something, and this resonates for many of you. So that's why I'm sharing it. Okay. Divine said, for decades of lifetimes, it's been you behaving, obeying. That's what divine told me. Okay. For decades of lifetimes, it's been you behaving, obeying. Okay. Doing as divine has guided you. So be proud of what you've done. Be proud of your journey. Be proud of where you are and how you are coming into the fullness of the promises that divine has for you and your ancestors. Okay? Be proud of your walk. Okay? If it's to be proud of. If it's not, then correct it. Okay? Yep, I know I've shared all of that. Okay. Heavy Amun Ra energy today. Okay. All right. So, grab cards. And again, we're just gonna do 2 up cards. Yeah. So, cards. Oh, I didn't set. Let me see. Give me just one moment while I kind of get all of this sorted out here. Get those. Okay. Thank you so much, Divine Source. As always, I thank you for the collective. I thank you for all of the intuitive beings, whether physically here or spiritually only. Okay? So we have the 7 of Swords. Okay? That's coming. That's a lot. Confirmation. They come back out. Okay. We have the Lovers. Eight of Cups. Message. The Hermit message. The Strength card. And the 4 of Pentacles. So the 5 of Pentacles is impoverished energy, stuck financially energy, right? Someone who's broke or unable to manifest, okay? We have the Hangman, okay? So the 4 of Pentacles is someone who's being wise about what they have, okay? Yesterday in that reading, Divine Source, maybe we will get the stack. Okay. Divine Source said, or showed us that what we have, what the collective has, even if it's not the fullness, okay, yet divine is helping us to stretch that out. Divine is helping us to make that last, right, for however long it needs to. Okay. Strength twice. Now we got the strength message card. Number 8. King of Cups. Page of Cups. Okay. All right. I don't want this to run too long. I feel like yesterday's was ran like, I don't know, super duper long, and I feel bad when I shouldn't. I don't know if I should say that. But you know, I am always in consideration of you. Okay? And with being in consideration of you, yeah. We had death out here, 13. Okay. So, let's go ahead and, got the devil. We got, all right. Let's see. All right. Divine Source, thank you so much. Let me go ahead and shuffle these again because I did not. First of all, I did not plan on using these for this particular video reading. So, yeah. Okay. Give me just one moment, collective. I'll actually gonna pause this and I'll get all of this together. All right, got a few more, but go ahead and continue. If I wasn't traveling, I would have like a bin, and I would have these, and I would have more of them, but I would have a bin, and yeah, with many of them in there. Right. I also want to, when I get stationery, actually have different stacks. So one for psychic investigations readings, and one for the general collective, another stack for love readings, you know, another stack for whatever, abundance, you know, financial abundance, like that sort of thing. That's what I would like to do. But traveling, can only travel with so much, you know what I mean? So yeah, all right, so let's go ahead and get into the stack real quick. The name Jerome is showing. The name Isaiah is showing. Chamomile is showing. I'm looking forward to my love story. Okay? I'm looking forward to my love story. Looking forward to my new opportunity story. Looking forward to my new home story. Looking forward to the email, text message, whatever it's going to be that connects us in the 3D. Okay? I mean, you know, bringing you to my presence, right? Because again, you watch, but I don't know who you are. So I look forward to that. I look forward to our meeting. Collective, you should look forward to and be prophesying over your union if that's what you believe you're in line for. Two-time and player, Delois and the devil. Okay, so Delois You could be a two-timing devil. I say that like Dolores is watching. Dolores, you might be watching. Dolores, you a two-timing devil. Okay. Or Dolores, you are dealing with the two-timing devil. Okay. Dolores, two-timing devil, two-timing player. Okay. Bruno Mars' 24 Karat has been ringing loudly, and Mariah Carey's Fantasy. Okay. So Bruno Mars, 24 Karat, 24 Karat, 24 Karat Magic, 24. Okay. Something about, what does he say? I haven't listened to the song a lot, so, or often. I know he says in one part, he says, "Can I preach? Can I preach?" um, so yeah, there might be an opportunity or something dealing with you be having opportunity to speak. Okay. So we have the number 3 and the Empress. Okay. Oh, so Mariah Carey song Fantasy. I think it was on her first or second release, maybe first release, first album, second album, first or second album, one of the two. Her first album was just, uh, I don't know if she ever heard this, she might not like it. But her first album, I don't know if anything. That first album was in like 92 or 91 or whenever that came out. That was, yeah, and those years might resonate for you. I was deprived of feminine touch in my life to feel safe and nurtured. I'm no longer afraid of this, and I'm ready to embrace it. Come on, Empress or Emperor. Okay, there we go. All right. And that is splitting extraterrestrial being. And I mentioned it. Okay. So maybe chamomile tea would help with cleansing or something. And in fact, I might look into that. Yeah, I'll probably go to the store and take a look at that. All right. Next. We have the Hierophant. Okay, we have the Hierophant. Okay. So the Hierophant speaks to someone who is wise, okay? Someone who uses their intuition to lead, okay? Even if they lead no one else, they lead themselves, okay? That's the Hierophant, okay? This is someone who in the upright is highly intuitive, okay? This individual uses their gifts for good, okay? They use their gifts for good. They study themselves and text to show themselves approved, okay? Okay, so we have, they got rid of the evidence. Okay, so someone got rid of some evidence pertaining to someone in this reading. Okay, reincarnation of child as your parent. Okay, so in a previous life, let's say for instance, John and Mary. Let's say for instance, I don't want to sit back like that. Let's say for instance, John and Mary. Okay, so John and Mary in the previous life, John and Mary gave birth to Samuel. Okay, John, Mary gave birth to Samuel. Okay, in this lifetime, okay, the child is now the parent of John and Mary. Okay, so Samuel is now the parent of John and Mary from the previous life, and that's not their name this lifetime, probably, right? Of course, but yeah. Okay, so that's what that means. And I hear that is possible, and that does happen. So don't doubt it. Okay, for those of you who are. Okay. And death 13. I'll read the message for you. Air Force and Paul. Paul could be in the Air Force. Paul could have served in the Air Force. Okay. 13. I am finally ready to put the past behind me and let go of all the people and the situations that are toxic. I'm creating space for us. Beautiful. Okay. Because I was going to say I don't stand in crowded rooms, but I don't stand in certain crowded rooms. You know what I'm saying? And that type of crowded room, you know. Yep. You got 2 and 3 in you already. Why would I be interested in that? You know what I'm saying? So you got to clean your energy if you want this. Okay. All right. You see that 313? Okay. You could be seeing those numbers. American cartel. So there's something about some type of cartel. It doesn't have to be drugs. It could be witchcraft cartels. Okay. It could be demonic cartels. Okay. It could be satanic cults. Okay. It could be secret societies in America. Okay. And that is being split by the King of Cups. On the other side, we have Sheriff Jonesboro. Okay. So together or separate. Okay. All right. King of Cups. I feel grounded in my emotions and I want to hold you. I'm letting other things or people, or I'm not letting other people or things bring us down. I'm here for you. So this is all good energy, collective. Take a look. It's all good energy. Okay. All right. All good in these messages. All good energy about someone healing. Okay. All good energy. Okay. Despite the devil. Because we smite the devil. RJ, AJ, JA, JR. Somebody could be a junior. Okay. So RJ, AJ, JA, JR is on one side of the strength. Okay. This is a message card here. Number 8. I'm learning to control my life from within and not with external acts or forces. I feel this is the only way I can be your match. Okay. So this right here could be a little tinge of what the lady I was speaking to, what she was saying, right? Okay. So this could be a little some old energy coming back, stale energy trying to come back, trying to correct, they could be even trying to convince you. Okay. John F. Kennedy was assassinated for government secrets. Okay. But on the back, there's Shanita. And on the top, Tyrone. You better call him. But you can't use my phone. Call him. And then Malcolm X. They don't want to hear that, Divine. They don't want to hear that. They don't. Trust me. They don't. That's just keep that between us. Since I met you, I started receiving creative ideas to start new projects, and I can't wait to share them with you. Beautiful. Let's get going, girl. What you waiting on? Okay. Murder suspect and Melissa, Melvin, Melancholy, Melanie. Yeah. Okay. Murder suspect. So Melissa, Mel, any of those names, or someone else's name. M-E-L. Okay. Meltdown. All right. This is being discovered. It's being on the news. It's coming on. It's been on the news. 24 karat. 24 karat magic. Head to toe. So player. This, what do you say? This for hustlers, gangsters, bitches, and your ugly ass friends. Right? So there we go. Okay. So we have sexual assaults at the church where they read the Bible. Sexual assaults where they read the Bible. Where they follow God. Where they pray. Where they do communion. Where they're supposed to teach the kids the truth. But on the other side, Nevada. All right, so this could be the next state that's on the news for having sexual assaults in the church, in a church within their state in the United States. Nevada. Reno, it's Reno, Nevada. Okay. Las Vegas, LV. Okay. Got a duplicate name from yesterday. Ooh. Okay. I did shuffle these. You did see me do that. All right. Okay, so we have the strength. Okay, so this is actually the Tarot. Okay, so you could be a Leo or have Leo highly aspected in your North Node, South Node, Ascendant sign, Sun sign. Okay, so we have these names again. So they are pertinent, one or more. Okay, and okay, someone might take fatal toxins, or that's what they tried to feed you. Confirmation. Woo. Someone tried to feed you fatal toxins, collective. In some way, shape, form, or fashion. It could have been mental, psychological, emotional, or literally toxins, some substance. Okay, someone tried to feed that to you. All right. And yeah, Florence. Okay. And the Seven of Swords split this. And yeah, we know. Still government programs. This is hot news. Okay, right now. That's why this keeps coming out. Okay, this is hot news. This is all over the world. This is hot news. Okay. I'm not fluent enough in other languages to understand the languages or anything. So for instance, it's happening here in Malaysia, but I don't speak Malay, so all right, so I can't watch the news to see it, what have you. But yeah, okay. Sex change. Organ sex change. All right. So someone had their dick changed to a vagina or their vagina changed to a dick in order to, I don't know. I have a habit of deceiving, lying, and wearing a mask. It's hard for me to believe that someone would like me for who I really am. They don't know who they really are. That's the issue. They don't know who they really are. Okay? So people can't love the genuine you if they don't know who the genuine you is. Or are who the genuine you is. Yeah, right. Who the genuine you are, who the genuine you is. Yep. You saw me shuffle the cards collective. Okay, so something's going on in your neighborhood. Who are the? Ask that question. Who are the people in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood. in your neighborhood? Who are the people in your neighborhood? It's the people that you meet each day. Number 9, the hermit. I no longer seek answers from others, and I'm starting to appreciate the knowledge that is inside myself. I can now see the real truth. That is the only way to get to it. It's not you. The books help. Even what I share helps, right? But how did I get to where I am? I didn't get to where I am by reading a book. I didn't. I did not. Okay? No one showed me mudras. No one showed me meditative techniques or anything outside of my Reiki Master healing class that I took. But that didn't teach you about meditation or anything. I mean, it shows you, you need to cleanse your energy before you go into a healing session and that sort of thing. But other than that, it was all just divine, just saying, okay, do this. Spirit guides answered, do that, do this, do that, go here, do that, put that there, do this, go by that, go. That's all. That's it. Not from a book. That's the type of relationship divine source wants with you. Okay, that's the type of relationship the universe wants with you. That's the type of relationships the extraterrestrials that are high vibrational want with you. Okay. So hermit, you could be in hermit mode. Okay. The dark people could be in hermit mode, wondering what are they gonna do? What y'all gonna do? That's in that song too. What y'all gonna do? 24 karat. See, right? So what are they gonna do? And okay. So informant nearby. Did I cover up a card? Or not cover up a card, but okay, collective, you are about to be elated. And I say about to be, but again, that doesn't necessarily mean tomorrow. It could mean tomorrow. It could mean today. Okay. But you are about to be elated. Okay. And elated and counterfeit, okay, is split by the 4 of Pentacles. Okay. So that makes sense. Okay. Counterfeit. They might have tried to be you, okay? A counterfeit. Or come in as one thing, but they were really truly another. Oh, karma, 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 chameleon. You come and go. You come and go. Karma, 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 chameleon. Okay? Boy George, 1989, I think. I don't know. 88, 89. Boy George, Karma Chameleon. Okay? And speaking of surgical sex changes, I don't think he's done that. However, right, someone may wish to be flamboyant like that, like whatever that is. I don't know what that is. Okay? Prepare for last minute changes. I've been thinking about that all day today. All day this has been on my heart today. All day. Okay? In preparation. I don't know, but divine dropped it in. Right? It's just been kind of in the background. Just always be, sudden changes, always. And the chance encounter energy. Okay? So last minute changes and chance encounter energies have been, today. All right. Ooh, this is nice. So I didn't even look down here, but all right. So that's split lovers, and then on the other side, someone has physical health concerns. Again, it's interesting how these come out as opposites. This card feels so heavy. And sometimes they do that. It feels, and it's physical health issues. So, and it could be your in-laws, former or current, collective, former or current in-laws. Okay. Sigmund Freud. Okay, so someone's initials could be SF, F, FS, SF. Okay, someone could be Special Forces. We had Army, or I'm sorry, we had Air Force out here, right? SF, Special Forces, San Francisco. Okay, San Francisco treat. Okay, someone could have been giving out treats in San Francisco, treats in San Francisco of any kind. Okay, that is on one side of the Eight of Cups. Okay, I don't know how to deal with intense emotion, so I walk away and try to distract myself with other things. Okay, so someone doesn't know how to do the healing, self-healing. Okay, and Sigmund Freud and something about the current administration. Where? Anywhere. This doesn't have to be presidential or political. This could be the current administration at your job, at your school, your university. Okay? Current administration. At the church, the current administration. Okay? At the bank, the current administration. The FBI's current administration. Okay? Current administration. Okay, we have brother. What's up, brother? You a brother? I'm a brother. Brother. Okay, and we have a Five of Wands for conflict. I get very triggered when you have different views than me, and I take everything too personally, getting easily offended. Okay, so that could be one of your brothers, collective. Or it could be someone you considered a brother, or someone who's a brother. However. Okay. And Harry. Okay. All right. So Henry or Harry could be of this energy. Okay. Could be someone you considered a brother. First, middle, last name, of course. But you trigger them. Why? Because you tell the truth. You go against their whatevers, traditions, religious or otherwise, family traditions, whatever. You go against those traditions and they don't like it. They don't like it when you buck the system. They don't like that. They don't like it when you fuck up the church's money. They don't like that. And you fuck up the church's money by telling the truth and exposing religion for what it is. Okay? That's how you fuck up the church's money. So, and that is split by Yvette. So brother, Yvette, Yvonne, and Ivanka. You hear that? I said you hear that. You see that? Okay. So Yvette's brother, Yvonne's brother, Ivanka's brother. Okay. First, middle, last. Okay. That name. That's not associated with any of it. It was just on top there. Okay. So a family is covering up for someone's crimes. A family is covering up for someone. Ooh, and then on the back, his brother is the perp. Okay. So it said his. Okay. His. Okay. So what other male names did we have come out so far? Paul. I think that's it. Okay. So someone's brother is the perp. Okay. So someone's brother is the perp. What was the actual? The father is covering up for him or her. I don't know if I said that correctly the first time. The father is covering up for someone. So the father is covering up for someone. Okay. And probably paying them. Okay. To keep lying. Confirmation burp. Paying someone to keep lying on you. Okay. Money exchanging hands. There are receipts, DEA. A dream will confirm it. Okay? So for some of us, a dream will confirm this up here. For some of us, a dream has already confirmed it. Or we don't need the dream because we already know. All right? And that is it, collective. All right. So again, thank you so much for coming on again. I just really wanted to come on and elaborate a little bit on those things and give a bit more of what Divine was showing me in addition to what was read as far as the reading yesterday when I looked up the information. Thank you so much as always for tuning in. Again, my name is Nehru. I am an extraterrestrial esoteric guide and spirit light. I am here to help you. I'm here to help me. I'm here to help us ascend. I'm here to also help awaken Gaia. Gaia has been asleep for many years, okay? Meaning the land does not produce as efficiently as it could because man does not give back to the land the way that man should give back to Gaia, okay? And so just the same way that they treated you, okay, the karmics treated you is the way that they treat Gaia, okay? And just like you walked away, Gaia has stepped back and stopped giving to them as well. And obviously, Gaia has been on here in place longer than you and I have. We've come and gone, okay, in and out. But Gaia has been here. And few are taking care of her. Okay? So thank you so much as always for tuning in and be encouraged.